So thank you for that very nice introduction. I must say that it's really a pleasure to be here and to address all of you. Uh, you know, I'm glad that the IIT Bombay Alumni Association has put together this really important program in areas which are really very hot and I think offer a lot of opportunities. So I thought I've got a audience in which there are many people from IIT Bombay and from other IITs. So I thought that I would take this opportunity uh, to give you an update about the institute itself. So this is a little bit of a deviation from the main theme of today's program, which is related to how some of these new areas can give you a jump start, a leap in your career. But you know, I feel that a little bit of connection with the alma mater could also help in some ways to do the same thing. You know, what I'm going to say today, I know that there are people not from IITs and also from other IITs. So what I'm saying is pretty much true for most of the IITs. And I just wanted to sort of make a point that many of you have left maybe 10 years, 20 years ago. Things have changed a lot. And whenever I get a chance to talk to a big group of alumni like yourselves, I'd like to tell you about what has happened so far. So one of the big stories is expansion. So of course, number of IITs has increased. As you know, we started with 5, now we are 22. Will be 22 in July. But each IIT has also grown, and IIT Bombay in the last decade has grown from something like 5,000 students to 10,000 students. This year, IIT Bombay crossed 10,000 students. But it's also doing well, so it's not just an expansion. We have maintained standards, and IIT Bombay continues to be the top ranked IIT. You know, all of you read in the papers about so many rankings coming out, and you can see that IIT Bombay and the other IITs are in fact rising in the international ranks. Particularly for IIT Bombay alumni, the best students are joining the institute. So each year, more than 60% of the top 100 rankers of JEE join. And last year, 47 out of the top 50 ranks joined IIT Bombay. So, I think people are voting with their choices, and I think we feel very pleased with that. The second big story is that, all the institutes have become much more research focused. So, I've been in IIT Bombay for almost 3 decades, and over those 3 decades, there's been an increasing intensity of R&D. Just for example, at IIT Bombay, in the 80s, we had research funding, a total of maybe 1 or 2 crores per year. Today, we receive research funding from various agencies totaling to about 250 crores a year. And this kind of funding is being used to really build up cutting edge facilities and facilities in many of the areas that are going to be talked about today. And I think that if you can connect with either IIT Bombay or any of the other IITs, I think it would be very instructive and there could be opportunities for doing some things with the institute. As part of the research thrust, we are putting up major research centers. These are multidisciplinary centers where faculty from different departments work together, students from different departments work together. And I'll give you some examples. We have the Center of Excellence in Nanoelectronics, which has received funds maybe over the last decade of about 184 crores. And we have really cutting edge facilities for making computer chips. There's close interaction, so it's not only basic research, but there's close interaction with all the major industries in this field, and they're making a lot of progress in terms of new developments in that center. There are many other examples. We have the Center of Excellence for Steel Technology. We have National Center of Excellence for Technology for Internal Security. We have the Healthcare Consortium and so forth. So there are many, large number of these centers where many people come together and they work on problems that are of multidisciplinary nature. I'd like to tell you about one very unique center that has come up in IIT Bombay, which is called the Tata Center for Technology and Design. This is a center, it's a virtual center across the entire institute, and the Tata Trusts have essentially given a donation of about 94 crores to be spent over 5 years, and the center is supposed to work on technologies for the people at the bottom of the pyramid. So really looking at frugal engineering, and this is a very exciting development, and again, a lot of nice things are going on in that center. Besides fundamental research that results in papers, the institute is working a lot to license the research so that it can be used in industry, and we are also patenting a lot of the work. Last year we filed about 130 patents. I realized that I've come to the Mecca of entrepreneurship, Bangalore, but Mumbai is also now encouraging entrepreneurs. In fact, people call, our area Powai. I think what do they call it? Powai Valley or something like this, which is because there are so many startups there. We have SIGN, our incubator. We have an entrepreneurship center to train students, and of course our student clubs. So there's a huge pipeline of students who are interested in doing their own startups. We have started a new undergraduate program, a Bachelor of Design program. It is a 4-year design program, and the students enter from a different entrance exam, not through JEE. So we want people who are more creatively oriented. So there is an exam called USEED, and again, this program, first batch is in, the second batch will join this July, and already it is very, very popular. We are also trying a lot of outreach type of programs. Those of you who are from IIT Bombay would remember Sitara, which is our interface to the rural areas. They're doing some really outstanding work. We're trying to help colleges by training teachers, and there are many programs on. One very interesting program, again, in this line is, there's one of our colleagues who works in the area of solar energy, and he has devised this program where he has distributed 1 million solar lamps to school children, and that it's making a big impact in terms of school dropout rates, school results, and so forth. But at the same time, we would also like to connect very broadly with the outside world to see how we can participate in programs, and how the outside world can also participate in the activities of our institute. In all of this, we need the help of all of you who are well-wishers of IIT Bombay. So I thank you for your attention. I know that you are all looking forward to some outstanding lectures today, and thank you for listening to me.